you can really run away with that one. And let's see whether or not that's a priority for
Secret. Trying to get a 2-0 victory if they can. Does end up falling relatively low on the Brewmaster. Will salve himself up. He'll be okay. He'll return back into the lane. It looks like Matumba has been relatively aggressive with Puppey up against that Brewmaster. And in fact, as I say that, looks like Moose does end up finding himself the courier of Matumba Man. One can get out of there safely, but it's not so safe yet. Fear does find him once again. Mid one being forced back towards the dire side tier 3. And looks like he's just going to go for the denying himself. Fear will manage to actually pick up the kill though, as it was a bit too slow, or rather too fast on that deny timing.
Clearing out those camps when the wave is pushed out a bit too much, which allows him to really escalate. Unfortunately, he's not going to have his boots, so it's going to be harder to get that chase going.
Mid one could be in trouble, though Fear does opt to go after the courier instead. Now decides just back after mid one on the Nyx Assassin. Meanwhile, Zai falling very, very low on the Darks here. May just go for denying himself very, very soon. Just wants that Sage creep, but he doesn't really have the damage output. Now Fear trying to find an easy kill, though. TP Zai, I think it's too late, and it certainly is. Like 9, gonna be under the shrine, though. Zai could be in trouble, but he drops the wall down, but gets entangled straight away. Now the LSA comes out. J.Storm around him. But he won't mind too much. Fear just walk away. They want 9 on the lean. It'd be a massive pickup for them. And well, she's coming a fair bit of damage. Nisha will go ahead and clean her up. Like J.Storm are ready to try and defend this. Moose moving in. He does have the Dream Call this time around. He only found 2 though. Nisha still free to walk around wherever he wants, but here comes Brax. He gets the Brewmaster split off. Now the TP's coming in to try and help out even more as 9. Lagoon Blade straight to Nisha, but he's still alive throughout all this. Puppey can't keep him alive though. Now they're going to chase for more. It looks like Matumba is going to fall very, very low on the Tiny. It will eventually go down, and they found Puppey on the eye to make matters worse for Secret. There's a courier going down. Puppey was bringing out the Soul Ring for him. No defense from Secret. 9 will come in. There's the first rotation coming out mid 1. He'll be there in the Vendetta. Still the T2 falling low, but now they have Zai there as well. They have the Vac wall available, and they go straight onto that lean of 9. Relocate coming in from Puppey. He brings Matumba with him. Moves the Dream Call straight off the bat. They'll go after Brax because he doesn't have the split available, but they can't quite kill him off yet. Master Madness has been popped, however, Brax surely goes down here. He's still making a run for it, but mid 1 is surrounding as well. They miss the impale. Moo meanwhile finds Puppey in the back, and Brax somehow alive, but does go down. Still a 1-for-1 trade. Doesn't really go either way. He's going to need a lot more gold before he gets anywhere close. There's J.Storm now. Move back into that bot lane where the tier 2 is basically already down. They'll just go ahead and clean it up. And they will have time to defend the top tier 2 if they so wish. But they'll need to react quite fast as Matumba Man is hitting like an absolute truck. It looks like instead they'll just go down to the bot lane after that tier 3 tower instead. They do have a 3k net worth advantage. Moo, I say slow down, he is moving into that Roshan now. And again, with that Desolator, with that Spirit Bear, it's really not that hard to take this Roshan out.
Definitely not. Just gonna melt quite fast. Secret, they need to respond fast if they want to contest this one. Doesn't look like they're aware.
There's no wards around the area. Yeah, free Roshan going to the way of J.Storm. So the first Roshan of the game. Going their way. They'll give it to 9 on the leaner.
Maltrudos. I have to really point out though, like if you take a look at Matumba Man with his broom handle and the tree, that is just sickening range for a melee hero.
Is under attack.
I see nothing wrong with it, John.
Yeah, look at
this. Top tower.
J.Storm, go ahead and take the top tier 2, and now they'll go for a tier 3 tower. Secret, are you ready to defend this? They've got no fortification available. In fact, I say that, never mind, they apparently do. I think it may have just come off cooldown. There has been enough time that Matumba does now have the Daedalus up as well. Force in that tier 3 bot tower a bit. And this should force J.Storm back, and that's exactly what they do. 9 trying to find the Yules off. He does get Matumba, but there's a relocate from Puppey, still tether. Gonna be there in time, and he will get the relocate quite safely. In fact, it looks like they go mid lane, where they do find themselves a nice little Spirit Bear.
But they're not gonna be too upset about that. In fact, Moo, he's caught out.
Moves forward after mid 1. Well, gets the fear off at least, but it may not matter. The raise will connect from Nisha. He does at least force out the BKB usage from Nisha. But Still, giving your life away like that, I'm not sure what Moo's plan was. He will go up north towards the Dire Jungle where Fear will get spotted out, but they'd rather 9 will in. In fact, 9 runs into the Avalanche. Still Fear, though, surviving throughout all this, and will go ahead and heal himself up. Now goes after Puppy. Brax joins in, but a nice impel will stop that, but now the Dream Coil just holding them all down. They'll get at least the IO. Can they find that massive Tiny? Matumba, he'll throw another Avalanche out, but Moose is on the chase. Now the leader to be in 9, going to be very, very careful about his positioning, but he will continue fighting. It looks like he will go down to Nisha. Still, that was the Aegis. Now Brax will lose his life as well on the Brewmaster. And who are they going for? 9, Clumsy Net will be out there. Mid 1 will go down. 9 continue to be chased down, and Matumba gets the crit he wanted. Finds another one, and Fear does go down in the end. In fact, Moose, maybe a sitting duck. He doesn't orb away. They found Moo on the Lone Druid as well. He's just a sitting duck. It's the classic block coming out from all these creeps. And Matumba, Avalanche will be there. Moo, still a very, very tanky target, but there's a net coming out. Still, he will fear them away. Puppy, unfortunately, had to relocate, but he'll just TP back in. And it looks like this Lone Druid may have gotten away. But Matumba is still chasing him down.
Oh no, oh no.
Gets the fear off again.
Too big right now. He's got the network lead. He's got the items he needs. He's got a double damage rune bottled up in case they need to pop it. And that's just gonna melt all these objectives. Yeah.
There's the T2 going down. That's the final outer tower for the side of J.Storm. And suddenly, Team Secret are the ones with the map advantage. Like you said, I mean, once that Spirit Bear goes down in a team fight, it's just hard to see what J.Storm do. Looks like they are going to group up. Roshan has been started by Secret, but that was under vision. So J.Storm, they know this is going on.
Man. Roshan melts.
Now, I'm wondering now, did they know that was going on?
I mean, doesn't look like it. They were kind of around the area, but they didn't try to contest. And it's a pretty decent spot for them to fight in. They've got the Dream Coil up and running, but it looks like they are just going to be playing it safe here.
Playing around with Zai on the Arxir. Meanwhile, mid lane, Superman finds Moo.
Jesus.
That tier 3 tower, not going to be lasting very long at all at this rate. The impetus from Fear will force Matumba back a bit, but now they'll jump back in. There's the back into the Avalanche toss. It's massive. Still Matumba. He eats a cheese. He'll be healthy. And it looks like he's ready to keep going. As Brax cannot do anything with that Brewmaster split. He only has one spirit left. That Fire Spirit is one hit away from dying if it is the Tiny. They're going to try again. The Spirit Bear does get it entangled off. Now the Fear as well just controlling up this Tiny. Still the Matumba Man lives, and he'll find the Spirit Bear as well. And with that, Moo will not have another one to use. Do they continue this team fight? I don't believe it's a very smart idea, and it looks like they are going to back off.
Yeah, that just allows Secret to clean up these rats, and there's really nothing J.Storm can do to contest that. They might lose even more. Secret moving up top to secure that.
Yeah, why the hell not? How do you stop this this Tony, man? Zai back wall, he finds 3 of them into the Avalanche of Matumba, and they just melt. The Yules will save the leader for the moment, but there's a toss from mid 1, and that will be another death coming up from J.Storm, as they are going to lose their secondary racks. And this game's over. 3 down with no buyback. That's the secondary racks gone. They have the option for Megas. They're not even going to bother. They go for the tier 4s instead. J.Storm, they're going to try and hold out, it looks like, but how do you do this with just a Brewmaster and a puck?
It's rough.
Your puck's not even there right now. In fact, they're just going to go for a fountain like mid 1. What's the plan here, sir? The spike carapace doesn't work on the fountain. Nevertheless, it is going to be a 2-0 victory for Secret as Moose